All right, good afternoon, geometry. Today we are learning about the equation of a circle. All right, so the equation of a circle in standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And x and y stay constant, but we're going to fill in h, k, and r. All right, so our final equation will still have x and y in it, but we're going to fill in numbers for h, k, and r. Your hk is the center of your circle. HK is the center of your circle. I don't know if you can see that circle down there, but HK is the center and R is the radius. So, on example A, I have given you the center and the radius, and I'm asking you to write an equation for the circle in standard form. So the general formula is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And again, I said we're going to fill in our h, our k, and our r. We're just going to fill in the h, the k, and the r. So if I did that, I should have x minus, now I said that the center was your h and your k. So in this case, my h is 2, my k is 5, and my r, my radius, is obviously 6. So if I fill in the h, that would be a 2 here, squared, plus y minus, and my k would be the 5, so 5 squared, and then my last number should be r squared. My r is 6, so 6 squared gives me 36. So 36 is what I plug in here. All right, and that is our answer. That is the equation of the circle. You know, we start off easy and then we get a little harder. All right, so again, on example 2, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And you don't have to write this formula over and over again. You can go straight to the next step where I'm going to fill in my parts. All right, so I'll fill in my h. My h in this case is negative 3. If I subtract a negative 3, when we subtract a negative, that's the same thing as adding, right? So let's simplify this and just write plus 3. Okay, my k is the number 7, so if I just fill in the k, I can just drop down the 7. And then the r is supposed to be squared. So if the 10 is squared, that will give me 100. And that is my equation. Number 3 and 5 are stars. They're on your example sheet that I sent to you and put in your Google Classroom. So I'm going to skip on to number 4. Number 4, I gave you the center. Again, that's my h, my k, and I gave you my radius. The general formula is x minus h squared. I keep saying general, in general, but the standard formula is what I'm writing here. And again, I'm just going to set it up. And then I will fill in my h, my k, and my r squared. Okay, my h is 0. My k is negative 5, and we know when it's a negative, since the formula already had the subtraction sign, it will now be a plus, because minus a negative is a plus. My radius is supposed to be squared. If I square the square root of 12, when I square a square root, they cancel, right? And you're just left with the number on the inside. So that would just be a plain 12 as my r squared. That's key. We're going to run into that later. Oh, this could also be simplified and just called x squared since it's x minus 0. Since I'm taking away nothing, I can just write x squared and y plus 5 squared equals 12. So this is actually the preferred form, although both of them are accurate. And that is example A.